All right, everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to Brasilia. I hope you guys are having a great day today. We are, yes, there we go, on the ground here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, as GOL 1663, our first time ever doing some GOL ops, if I'm not mistaken. And this actually goes way back to whenever I first started streaming. I remember one of the first chatters I ever had was somebody from Brazil, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta do some GOL ops," and I was like, "All right, yeah, we'll do GOL ops one of these days." And here it is. Today is the day. So hope you guys are excited. I know I am here in the 737 Max. This is a this specific route is requested by Mr. Limp Rocketeer himself. We've got a pretty intense approach to do over in Rio de Janeiro, and it's going to be pretty exciting, guys. I hope you guys are ready for it. It's calling for us to land on runway 3 in Brazil. You know what? I might just do it like this. It's calling for us to land on runway 3 in Brazil. So let's see what kind of approaches that runway has and everything, and see if that is the one we want, because there's what is it, SBJR? There's a specific approach that we want to do going into there, and also all right. So yeah, we'll just take a look at it and see how that goes. Should be a pretty awesome approach going in there, and yeah. Okay, sorry guys, just looking at some things here. Rio de Janeiro runway 2 right. So 2 right, so there's a few... Let's see. This is a quick flight. This is not necessarily a realistic approach into this. Oh shoot, it's SBRJ. Did I file the wrong flight plan? Oh, there's 2 SBRJ. Oh shoot, I think I did this wrong. I think I filed the SBJR. Yeah, I did. Shoot. I filed to the wrong airport. Why are they so close to have the same code? Okay, we want to go to SBRJ. So my fault. We're learning that together today. So we're gonna have to file a new flight plan here real fast. SBRJ, we want to go to. Use the current time, yes. SBRJ here over in SimBrief, and then file that flight plan. So my bad, guys, my bad. I'm gonna disconnect from the stream or from, not the stream, the thing real fast, VATSIM. Pre-file again, same flight number we're gonna try to do here. Go back, connect, same flight number, and now hopefully we have the right stuff going. Okay, so now we'll take a look. It wants us to go on runway 20 left, so either 2 right or 20 left. Okay, perfect. So this is one of the approaches that Limp wanted us to do, so we will do either one of these approaches here today. So, all right. So let's now we can jump inside the airplane and kind of get things started here. All right, let's do it. So we'll jump inside. We are cold and dark here as usual. We'll get the battery on. We'll get the emergency lights armed. And we are going to use the battery to start up the APU here in just a second, which we can do now. So let's go ahead and we'll turn it on. And then once we get the low oil pressure light, we'll go ahead to start. And we can go outside and listen to that. I think this 737 Max, I think, looks really good in just about any livery, but this livery, it does look really, really good. I like that all white. Alright. Yeah, so another thing I thought about doing is the only real world ops that it really seems like go into here are actually caravan ops. So I was considering doing some caravan ops going into this airport, but decided against it. I've been having too much fun in the 737 MAX, so we are going to send it with this bad boy. All right, all of our lights are appropriate for right now. Let's go ahead and get nav lights on. Those lights can stay off. Those lights, everything can stay where they're at. Everything looks good. Hydraulics can stay off for now. And we are pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and get power. We'll get system page. Sim menu, no, we actually don't need that right now. We just need payload and performance. And actually we need this. So we're in SBGR. They made all these airports so close together with the names. This is ridiculous. We'll take the GPS position from page 2, request a flight plan, and kind of go from there. New video dropping today here in about an hour. If you've ever been curious on how to shoot an ILS approach, we talk about that today in the new video that's coming out here at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So in about 1 hour, the video is going to be out. So yeah, guys, if you've ever been interested in shooting, how to shoot an ILS approach and how we do it in the professional aviation world, you guys can go ahead and check out that video here in about an hour. After the stream, of course. 2 quick flights today, not too long on the air time. So it's gonna be a chill day today. So we got 133 on the PAX going over. Cargo, we want 4.7. Oh, it's kgs. Gosh dang it, every time. I think it's save and load. No. Is it panel style? General? Yeah, here it is. US system. Okay, set. Back. Back. Alright, cargo. It's 4.7 I said, so we can do like 2,000 and then just like 2,700 back here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Set the payload. Fuel. We're going to need 11,000. Assuming we're going to need about 11,000 on the way back. Let's take about 25,000 pounds of gas. We're going to tanker some fuel. This is called tankering whenever, so we don't want to get fuel while we're there. So we are going to go ahead and take 25,000 pounds of gas so we don't have to get fuel while we're over there. Arrow, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? So we'll set the payload, set the fuel. We got to get some GSX going up in here as well. Request boarding. Swissport, I guess. Doing some international ops with the 737 MAX today. Arrow, that's about it. Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. How's she cutting? She's cutting. I had installed a freeware scenery for Rio, or for this airport, Sao Paulo, and I loaded up today, and the terminal was gone, so I had to go back and delete it, unfortunately. But yeah, Max is looking good, looking real good in the GOL livery. Arrow, you got to drop some route suggestions or something, because
Still all, Captain. We are heading
oh, you
for
hear that?
pushback.
Hear that accent? You gotta drop some routes that we can do with your airline. A little bit of Brazil ops. Yeah, that's right, man. I want to do some. We gotta do some European ops. You gotta show us how it's done. All right, we can get the CTAF frequency here. Dot CTAF SBGR-SBJR. No CTAF frequency. Okay, great. All right, so the packs are starting boarding. We can open the door for a little bit. Miss Flight Attendant. We'll go, I guess, 7,000. 7,000 is generally the, I think that's the like international IFR squawk code, isn't it? Or is it still 2,000? We can just go up on 22.8, I guess. In a little bit, we don't have to do it right now. Runway 10 left, it wants us to depart on. We'll go ahead and do that on the ECOP 1 Alpha. ECOP 1 Alpha with the Nibiru transition. Going back to the arrival page now. We're going to take 20 left, so we do like 20 left. Now we're talking about what approach we want to use. Limp likes the RNAV Yankee. Runway 20 left. RNAV. Holy crap, there's so many approaches for this. RNAV Yankee 20 left. Jeez, I think Gellet, I think that is the fix. Yeah, Gellet is the fix. And then we'll be on the Asala 1 Alpha with the Kevin transition. Kevin. So we'll go ahead and set all that up, make sure everything looks good. I believe altimeter settings down here are in hectopascals, so we'll go ahead and hit the B key and set 1019 hectopascals, it looks like. We'll get data up so we can step through the flight plan here in just a minute. I'm going to Nice this weekend, and we have a pretty cool VPT approach into there. Captain's only, so I never get to fly it, but it's a handful in real life. Nice, dude. That sounds fun. That does sound fun. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Okay. That does sound fun, though. Alright, so in terms of this here, we've got Amvil. So is that just kind of straight out? Yeah, just straight out to Amvil, then a right turn to Golf Romeo 027, below 10,000, below 13,000, Nibiru, Kevin. RJ313, RJ307, RJ21, RJ308, as Asalu at 7,000, Gellet at 6,000, Potgate at 44, and then kind of this is the interesting part of this approach here. So it's going to be an RNAV approach, so might need some assistance there on the walkthrough for that approach. Go once we get over there, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Everything looks good in terms of the flight plan, though. Get our weights in there and our reserves. We are looking at about 5.5 on the reserves, which makes sense. We should have a lot because of our short flight today, the short nature of our flight. Let's go 21,000. I don't know. Like I said, this is going to be a pretty quick flight. 8,000 is a transition altitude, so that's good to know. And then we can go over here and complete all this stuff. Go in here, copy the FMC data, SBGR 10 left, all that stuff looks good. Take off flap 5, air conditioning on, anti-ice off, and calculate all that. So we're going to be cell temp 43, take off normal, to be just cell temp 43 and just a normal takeoff D rate. Flaps 5, there's our CG, and 140, 152 on the V2 speed. So we'll go ahead with 152 on the V2 speeds. It's a beautiful day here in Brazil. And yeah, guys, we are going to go ahead and blast out of here shortly. So we'll go ahead and just set flight level 210 initially. And I think that should be set on the overhead panel. And then yeah, everything is looking good. We can get some packs on too. I forgot about that. Oh, and AP bleed. My fault. Here, those packs kind of come to life. Lanzarote has another fun one on runway 21. The VOR approach is ropey with a lot of super close terrain and a pretty high chance of jip whiz if you don't nail the crossing out these. Really? Ooh, that's pretty cool. Lanzarote. Okay, the usual suspects down in famous Greece and Cyprus. Okay, dude, we gotta do some flying out there. Maybe it's we don't do enough. Maybe we'll kind of start trying to fly some of these more challenging approaches around the world. So let's see, what frequency is this guy on? He just parked like right next to us here. He's on 22.8, so everybody kind of seems to be on 22.8. Where's this guy at too, by the way? There he is, another GOL operator. So this airline GOL, their ICAO code is GLO, but their, oh, he's gone. But their whole thing is GOL and their call sign is GOL, so I don't know. It's weird. Turkey has some nice approaches. Okay. You know, I thought the airport, the Istanbul airport was like terrible scenery wise, but I looked the other day and it actually wasn't like that bad. So it might be worth taking a trip on over to Turkey and Istanbul and all that jazz. Let's take a look. It looked like these seats were kind of crazy. Look at the seats. Got the pillow. Oh, they got the GOL. We got. Oh. Hey, put that tray table away. Put them away. About to leave. Jeez. All right, we'll shut the flight deck door. And with all that being done, let's go ahead on 22.8 and let's prepare for pushback and departure. We're going to come over here, release the chocks. Ground support. Get the chocks out of here, set that back, menu, all that looks good. Trying to remember which airport down there has an RNAV, one through the mountains. Might be Bodrum. Down in Turkey. Down there in Turkey. All right, we'll get all of our fuel pumps on. I think we have fuel in the center tanks as well. Yeah, we do have fuel in the center tanks, so we'll go ahead and put those on as well. Hydraulics can get pressurized, and yaw damper on after, right? Okay.
Exiting from editing.
Hey, easy parking brakes, please.
Okay, so this TCAS is off. Oh yeah, it needs to be on TA. Alright, how about that? Yaw damp on now? Okay. Alright, parking brake release, yaw damp's coming on. We're gonna remember the packs this time. Off, open, right? And that can come on as well. Whoopsie. And number 2. And motor, and we'll go ahead and flip the starter, or the starter, the fuel. Oh, I can't, there we go. Oh yeah.
Please set parking brakes.
Alright. That is awesome. Motivate, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Said can't wait to download 2024 on my PS5. Dude, that's facts. I saw that. That's cool that they're coming out with it on PS5.
Waiting your confirmation for your engine start.
We got a good engine start.
We have a good engine
Let's go ahead with numero uno.
Unlocking gear.
It's Dalaman. The approach on runway 19 is crazy, beautiful. It takes you down a valley through the mountains. Steep approach 3.5 degrees. Ooh, all right. And we'll go ahead and choose fuel number 1. That sounds fun. Yeah, that's exciting for all console users, man.
Tool track disconnected. Bypass Indimum. Left is clear. Right is clear.
We've got an Emirates A380 that just spawned in here into the airport on VATSIM. Does it ever actually get that engine fail? Did you see that, Arrow? Is that realistic or is that a bug? We got an Emirates A380 that just spawned in on VATSIM, and they're doing basically the same route that we are, so that is pretty crazy. We can go the bleeds back on. I think auto. Bleed off, that's a bug? Okay. Those are on. APU can come off. We'll go taxi light on. I guess we could have waited for that, but it's alright. We'll go to flaps 5 for now. Auto brake RTO. I think just like that, we are ready to go. Make sure it's actually flaps 5. It is. Lay flaps in transit. And we're going, what, to 10 left, so we can go ahead and taxi on, no, I actually have no idea what the taxiways are, so. There's a whoa! You put up sunshades? Wait, that's sick, but okay, but how do I take it down? Oh, no. I literally just clicked the window, I didn't. I've been getting this light with auto brake RTO. What does it say? Auto brake disarm. It's on RTO, it's not on disarm. I don't know. I feel like that's not usual. Okay, wait. What is happening with this? Why did this, okay, wait, it's right in the middle. That's actually kind of sick though, but Arrow said IRL, there's a bug in the start logic where it gives the starter valve an open warning because it's too slow, so it thinks it's stuck. Oh, interesting, okay. Let's look at the SBGR. I think we have 22.8 pulled up. We do. Oh. And Sao Paulo traffic, goal 1663, taxi to runway 10 left on Bravo. Sao Paulo. You've got some switch wrong somewhere? That means there's something wrong with the auto brake? I probably do. I don't know what it would be though. I feel like I'm doing everything as usual. Thought maybe it'd be the auto throttle. We got flaps 5, that's what we told it that we were doing. I don't know, everything looks good to me. It's alright. Alright, we said we're going to be on the That power is off. Okay, let me see. Oh, right here. I'll say I've never had to do those in my entire life, so. Oh, they're on. That still is not working. Seatbelts are on. I don't know. Well, let's boogie. We got nobody else on final, I don't believe. And Sao Paulo traffic goals 1663, taking runway 10 left for departure. Going to be departing on the ECOP 1 Alpha, Sao Paulo. Cycle it back to off and then RTO. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's alright. Let's get some togas in the chat though, boys. As we get ready to blast on out of here. We're going to be shooting a pretty awesome approach. And should be a fun flight, guys. So let's do it. Let's pull them up about 50. And toga. We're going to VNAV too, I think. Whoa. Jeez. We got stuff. We got stuff we got click spots everywhere in this plane. Coming 3 knots. V1. Rotate. And we got a positive brake gears coming up. We'll go outside. Alright, so start lowering the nose for us. We can go back to LNAV. I don't know why it was in heading select. Alright, let's go flaps to 1. And flaps up. Definitely pretty bumpy blasting out of Sao Paulo here. I don't even think I turned the lights on. My bad. Just gonna turn them off here at 2,000 feet, but. Through our transition altitude, we'll go to standard altimeter setting. Once it's below 10,000 at this restriction, that's right. Yeah, this plane, it levels you off like so, like 300 feet off. acceleration through 10,000. And we'll go ahead with the autopilot on, and we get the lights all off. And let's see, wing lights come off, logo lights come off, and that's gonna do that. Looking good. Ooh, really? A friend of mine had an engine failure in one of these today. Number 2 died and they were spooling it up on the runway. Dang, that's crazy, bro. All good? No fire or anything, doesn't fail? Dang. I take it that's pretty uncommon, but that's still pretty wild. Back to gate and everyone was Gucci. All right, good. Yeah, that's crazy. Through yet another crossing restriction. We're, I believe, unrestricted climb now all the way up to 21,000. It'll be a quick cruising phase there, obviously. How's work been otherwise, Arrow? Love the Scimitar winglets. Yeah, they're so cool. Retrofitted a lot of our NGs with them. Oh, no way, really? Dude, that'd actually be so trippy because that's one of the first things, other than the engines, obviously, it's one of the first things I look for. If I'm like, is that an NG or a Max? I look at the winglets, and if it's not the Scimitar winglets, then I'm like, oh, it's an NG. But dude, if the NGs are gonna have them now, it's like a trans. You just don't know. You don't know what you're looking at. Make the NG a bit more floaty in the flare. Oh, you can notice a difference? That's pretty cool. Yeah, they look sweet. Thousand feet to go. Haven't been flying since last week. Back in tomorrow though. Nice. I got reserved the next 2 days. And I think I'm back to the AM shift after that for 2 days. All right, so we got the verse of the day up, 4-leg day. Dang, bro, that's every day around here, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. No, I'm just kidding. It is, though. We do minimum of 4 legs. Our long days are 6 legs. Romans 1:17. For in the gospel the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last, just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith. In the gospel, the righteousness of God is revealed. So Romans, obviously, I believe written by Paul. This is after everything kind of happens. It is in the New Testament, but it's after the Gospels. It's after Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection, and everything like that. So he's saying that, hey, you know, the things these guys wrote about in the Gospel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the righteousness of God is revealed through Jesus and in Jesus and as Jesus, Holy Trinity, all that. A righteousness that is by faith. So by faith, you know, faith alone. That's all God, Jesus ever asked for while he was here. This is like a beautiful place right here. I don't know what this is, but this looks gorgeous right here. This looks like Lake Como in Italy or something, man. That's awesome. So first, a faith or a righteousness that is by faith. So again, just faith alone, nothing else, no works. And then first to last, just like he talked about leadership and stuff like that, the last shall be first, the first shall be last. Just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith. So as people that are righteous, as people that are saved by God, you know, we are supposed to live by faith. We're not supposed to live in anxiety and worry, and moments of those things come up, right? Obviously, we're human, everybody feels everything, but it's about being able to take those and kind of, you know, get rid of them. Whoa, why'd the engine just stop spinning? You see that? It's about taking those feelings and using them for God and using them in positivity, and using Scripture to kind of overcome those feelings, those emotions. So, yeah, that's our verse of the day. What's your call-out time on reserve? 2 hours. 2 hours. Really, we don't really have like it. Our reserve works different. Like, we don't have any like oh, there's like long call and short call reserve. Like, no, you're expected to be like in base for reserve, and it's a 2 hour call out. So there's no like 24-hour call out or whatever. Like, you're just like on reserve all day. And if they need you, they call you, and you just get to the airport basically as soon as you can. Pretty much, that's about it. So, 17 miles to go till top of descent. We'll go flaps 30, and then we've got an RNAV approach, so it's going to be a relatively nothing else to really do with the FMC. 307 on the mins. Ours is 1 hour. Okay, there you go. So you guys like have to live in base. You can't like, or like you don't have any like long call reserve. I mean, I guess you don't. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to live in base, but there's no like on call reserve or anything like that. Long call reserve. 307 on the mins, flaps 30, and then again, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, we're just gonna leave her in LNAV VNAV, right, and just kind of let it do its thing all the way down. Like, would you ever arm approach mode on a RNAV approach, or would you never do that? Dang, this is beautiful out here. This literally is reminding me of like Italy or something. In base, that's the job, yeah. Not the 7.3. Okay, so you literally anytime like LPV, RNP, like you never hit approach mode for an RNAV approach. Always just LNAV VNAV. Okay, and then you just bug like minimums and just hand fly it whenever you feel like it. Nathan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Hit our top of descent. Sit in reserve currently. Right on. Hey, me too. Not 100% on LPV. I'd need to check since we don't have LPV approval and the LNAV VNAV approval for us. Really? You guys can't shoot LPV approaches? We were just talking about reserve, Nathan. I think we summoned you. You guys, you have long call reserve, right? Long and short. Yeah, we were saying me and Arrow here, neither of us have a different kind of reserve. It's just a 2-hour call out for me. Long as 12, short as 2. Okay. Just 1 hour call out. That is crazy. So you got to be like right there. Hustling. That's what I'm saying. Like, do they expect you to still be there an hour early, too? Have my stuff ready to go so I can jump out the door. Yeah, that's fair. Flight attendants have hot reserve, meaning they have to wait at the airport ready. Oof. That's pretty brutal as well. Oh, your report's 45 minutes? Okay. Alright, so... this being an RNAV approach, it should tie in pretty nicely and just kind of... should be able to just follow it down all the way. And just LNAV VNAV and just kind of let her rip here, so should be looking pretty good. Oop. Oh, there's our... did they say, is it up for all the windows? Oh, that's actually... that's kind of cool. We got the Kinders. Does it look like... does this show on the outside? Oh. That's pretty funny. I do not envy that. Yeah, no, that would be brutal. Alright, let's see this checklist too. This was interesting. It's pretty cool. But what happens if we runway change? Pretty cool. 5 hours of getting cooked at 380 gets old pretty quick. Yeah, I bet. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think we've actually done this approach before in the 330 Neo. I think we did a similar approach to this. Can't find anything in my FCOM about QRH about different procedure LPV normal for RNP. LNAV, VNAV, speed intervene. Okay. What, so when you say, I mean, I get speed intervene, I get the button, but like, when do you use speed intervene? Like, why is that a part of the approach? If you know what I'm saying. okay. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if it like if it needed it. I don't know, for the approach or whatever. Oh, okay. Tom, welcome back, man. Fly it like you stole it, land it like you bought it. That's the motto over there. I like it. How's flying been for you, Tom? Do you ever even fly? I feel like you probably don't even ever actually fly. Let the youngins do it. Got a pretty cool approach today, Tom. Headed to work tomorrow on a 3-day. Nice. West Coast Patrol. That's funny. You going to Sacramento at all? You Southwest 1005, San Diego to Sacramento. Think of us if you do. Arnav Zulu 17 right tomorrow, my favorite. That's awesome. We've got a pretty sweet RNAV approach here. Speed brake is commonly known as the kernel snake. Oh geez, why? This approach being what it is, being like we basically do a big circle right there. I feel like we should probably start thinking about slowing down at some point soon here. I'll keep this open so that some former fighter dudes tend to use it more than others. Alright, I guess we'll just set it way down. It's an AR approach too. We'll set it, I guess we'll just set it to like 200 feet. I mean, that's our mins for the approach. Whatever your mins are, just set it to that. Yeah, it's about that. I mean, about 300 feet. Don't like to use it. It's kind of only good for 500 per minute-ish because it causes excessive rumbling. Okay. In terms of the kernel stick. So you rarely ever use the speed brake ATOM. I guess we can slow down a little bit. We'll treat this almost like a base. We are gonna use the kernel stick a little bit here. Yes, on the kernel stick. That's funny. Rear traffic goal 1663. Inbound to Potki for the RNAV Yankee runway 20 left, Rio. At the top of the white bar on the altimeter, I put the misapproach altitude. Top of the white bar. Alright, kernel stick away. Here we go, like flaps 1 here. How's it put above field elevation? Oh, okay. So far so good, Tom. Like I said, just kind of waiting on medical stuff for right now. So really, like nothing. I'm just in that stage where it's, you know, hurry up and wait, right? It's just I'm in that stage of like just waiting for everything. So Amber's 500. Okay, that's good to know. Got some pretty mountains coming up over here. Pretty scenic. All right, let's go terrain on. Yeah, hurry up and wait is awful. That's basically that's the story of my airline career at this point. What do you think, 180 knots? Flaps 5 for now. I don't know. I just want to be nice and slow for this approach. Hurry up and wait is the worst stage. I feel like that's, yeah, I know, Tom. It doesn't feel like that, you know. It just feels like I gotta get her going here and just kind of struggling to do that. All right, let's definitely get the kernel stick out again here. All right, Limp was right. This is pretty sweet. It's on the other side. Nothing cool. Dang, we're not dropping any airspeed. I'd like to be configured by the time we cross over the field. 5 years, 16 days left. That's fair. That's a good point. We're at two opposite ends of our career, Tom. You and I. All right, let's go. We can go gear down, right? It was like 280 or something. 270. Let's do it. Looks like we need some help. Speed brakes are all the way out. Gear's coming down. Hurry to Southwest before I leave. I'm trying, Tom. I'm trying. Long career and a well-deserved rest. Yeah, Tom. That you know what? That's interesting. We haven't really talked about your career very much. What did you do before Southwest?
2,500.
Let's go. It's probably a little fast. Let's go to flaps 10 at least here. Drop the Dunlops. Is that the gear? We're gonna bug up our. Well, I guess we don't want to bug below our speed that we're at. So we'll go to flaps 15. And we're below 175. We'll go flaps 30. Might be at Southwest in a couple years. Yeah, you'll probably beat me. Bug up the reference speed +5, right? Width of the bug, right? We learned that. This is pretty freaking cool. Oh, we can probably put the speed brake away, but we'll get back to that. The engines will take care of it. Yeah, we'll go speed brakes away. Nope. I keep. Anti-spark devices, career extenders. What is that? All right, speed brakes are armed. Auto brakes are 2. Lear 30. So Lear's for 5 years. A year in bush up in Alaska. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ente, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. It is Boeing. Anti-spark. Oh, like just like anti-spark from like skidding on your belly. Is that what you mean, bro? Definitely a career extender.
1,000.
That's hilarious. All right, we're all set up. Let's do some flying here, I guess. Let's bring it in.
1,000.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy arrival, but pretty sweet. Bro. Yeah, I'd be sick to be driving over that bridge right there and then just see a plane cranking and banking over top of you. That's pretty cool.
500.
Where's the runway at? Like, am I really low or am I like really good? I genuinely have no idea what I'm looking for right now. I feel like we're just gonna fly right into those buildings. Oh, there it is. Okay.
400.
We're a little low, but it's 20 left. I think we're shooting for the left side here. Should be shooting for the left side.
Approaching minimums.
I don't know why it wants me. It's just like lining me up on the right.
300.
Oh, let's get a little bit.
Minimums.
Okay, this is probably why the 737 is not meant to fly this route.
200.
We're gonna have to slam on the brakes too.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right, I didn't get a oh, everybody screamed. I was gonna say, I didn't get a landing rate, but we just gotta get her down here. Okay, that's. I forgot to load up New Sky and get the landing rate. Yeah, I was hand flying that thing, Arrow. All right, well, we're here. Yeah, we definitely brought the 330neo into this airport. Oxygen mask did not deploy, Tom. Oh, just stupid. Looked like my landing into Leeds Bradford. Rio traffic, goal 66.3, clear of all runways. Back to the ramp, last call, Rio. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We got one more. We're heading back to Sao Paulo here in just a second. We'll get all those off. APU can come on. And let's see, we'll go ahead with the auto brake off, speed brakes up, and flaps coming up here as well. That's a right up. It's not a right up. 20 left. Punish that runway. 20 left. Note them closed. There's another guy pretty much on our tail. He's like overflying the field right now, actually. Let's see if we can see him. Should be like There he is. I bet it was a 1.5G. I should have had the New Sky thing open. I totally forgot. All right, go ahead and find a gate. There's one right in front of us. We can go to one of those. Hard landing check for the engineers. Yeah, they're gonna have to come check it out. Forgot New Sky. I did, bro. Chill. All right, we'll take number 4, I guess, here. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop it there, set the brakes. APU is on, we'll get the bleeds on. APU bleed on now, and I think with that we can turn the engines off. We'll get some deboarding and get ready for the turnaround back to Sao Paulo.
Deboarding requested.
And oh, forgot to turn the seatbelt signs back on, there you go. Tom said, very cool. Thanks again for the ride along. Hey, thanks again for your great insight, man. Appreciate it. Still in 20? Yeah, dude. And we're never leaving 2020. Sim Update 4 build works pretty well. Dude, listen. Every time somebody says that, it ends up being terrible and it crashes on me and we're never able to actually, like, do anything with it, so... I was in X-Plane 12 last night too. I was like, all right, like, let me try to give this a shot. You know, we'll see this, that, and the other thing. And I don't know, man. I couldn't do it with X-Plane. Unlucky. I don't know, man. I think it's just trash. Basically, just going to flip it and add one to the flight number. Yeah, this guy in your Discord, X-Plane 12, looks decent. Yeah, that's Arrow right here. He's, he does have, his X-Plane 12 does look real good. So it'll be 1664 going back out. And just basically do the same thing. Yeah, he gets his X-Plane 12 looking real good, man. I tried going back into the 330 again. I don't know. I couldn't really get that working. Like, I just couldn't get anything really working with X-Plane 12. And I feel like, I mean, honestly, I could have probably gotten the 7.5, 7.6 to work. I loaded up the 7.6 in Louisville, and I was thinking about flying that because I've been itching to fly the 7.6 lately. Okay, now it wants us to cruise at 34,000 going back. Like, we just cruised at freaking 21,000 on the way here, and it wants us to go to 34,000. We're probably not going to do that. What is it? FS24, find the C-17 sometimes. 767's awesome. Yeah, the 767, that was one of the best add-ons from X-Plane for sure. But yeah, man. All right, we're loaded up here now as so what are we? 1664. Going back on over to Brasilia. I guess we're still in Brazil, but 777 and 757. Yeah, I never got the 777 V2, but I did mess with the V1 version, and that was good. And it wasn't even like, it wasn't great, but it was still good. Like, that was a good add-on. It had its issues, but it was still a good add-on. All right, fuel, we should have enough. We'll take a look just to make sure. We have 133 people again, so we'll keep that. we will go to cargo. We've got 4.7 again. Is this the same flight plan? Hello? I don't think so. 4.7 again on the cargo, so we'll set the payload. Done with that. Fuel, 25,000. That's the only thing that's going to change. We're going to have whatever we have now. So we've got 21,000. All right, so we brought a ridiculous amount of fuel, I guess. 21.5 it looked like it said. So we'll go ahead and set the fuel as well. Set the payload and complete all that good stuff. And go from there. I flew the Bluebird 757 when, dude? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm so excited for the Bluebird 75 and a 76, bro. We're gonna fly the crap out of that thing. I flew the 777 extended version, so before the V2 X-Plane 11, it was paying $80 for that. Yeah, I think we'll be retired by the time it comes out. Thanks. I'm not flying the IFLY till they replace that horrible EFB, bro. It's not that bad. It's not worth not flying it. It's a really good plane. I will probably depart on 20 left as well, I guess. Let me see. What does SimBrief want us to do? Yeah, 20 left. Direct sitter, so we're not doing anything crazy there. That's going to be a crazy turnout. We're going to be cranking and banking. 10 right going into Sao Paulo. Oh, jeez. All these ILSs. Yeah, let's do another RNAV approach, though. Why don't we? RNAV Yankee 10 right. I've been liking these RNAV approaches. On the Adams to Alpha. Go ahead and set all that stuff up. Looks good. It's really not that bad, dude. Have to iron shirts for tomorrow. Sounds good, Tom. Thanks for stopping by again, man. And safe travels for your 3-day. We'll probably just do like 22,000 for the way back, I guess. I mean, again, I don't know why it wants us to do freaking 34,000 feet. So, all right, well, we got all that set up. Let's copy the FMC data into here. All that stuff looks good. Yes, all that stuff's the same. Oh shoot, we probably need some crazy flaps out of here. Oh boy. It's on max takeoff, flaps 15. Flap 25. Air conditioning off. Okay, we might need, let's take less fuel. We only need 10,000. We have like double the amount of fuel that we need. So let's maybe take less fuel. Let's just go like, I think we need like 10.1 or something like that. Bleeds off, flaps 15. Okay, let's see. Set the fuel, complete that. Let's copy the FMC data one more time. Let's go flaps 15. Oh no. Well, we're just going to send it anyways. I mean, let's be honest here. 140,000, the takeoff weight. Yeah, that's about right. How long is this runway? It must not be very long. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to send it. Let's see, let's try flap 25. Select different flap, derate thrust, or decrease weight. Oh, wait, it wants derated thrust? Why would it want derated thrust? I see why caravans come in here. Yeah. Yeah, and this guy just flew an Embraer in here, but I don't even think that's realistic. I'm pretty sure that it's literally all just caravan ops. Just can't do it with the selected derate. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we'll probably just do flaps 15. I mean, like I said, and we'll just maybe just kind of freeball the V speeds. Oh wait, also I didn't actually, let me see. This might be a little, it might make this a little bit of a different story now. I forgot to do that. Now copy FMC data. No. Okay, never mind. We've actually do that IRL. What, just free ball it? Or doing 15 on the flaps. Oh, there you go. It gives us some speeds anyway. It gives us some speeds anyway. We don't need any of that. I'll shoot a 200 heading for now. Everything looks good on the MCP. We are going to get the center fuel pumps off. We don't need those, and we're really just going to get ready for pushback into part. You know what? We can do some boarding, I guess. Throw bags off. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we have to do that in the caravan sometimes, and it's always so embarrassing, dude. Like, we have to bump passengers and stuff, and it definitely it's pretty brutal sometimes.
Hello, Cap. We are ready for pushback.
All right, give me a second while we board here. I'm gonna hit the restroom, and I'll be right back.
Bypass being inserted.
Passengers boarding started.
Locking gear.
Yeah, you're right, Arrow. There is nothing we can do, but I don't know. It's still, our airline gets a bad enough rap. It's just like one of those things where it's just like, eh. All right. The Boeing 737 MAX looking good. Let's take a look at what we just did. So we flew over this city, which is pretty cool. I think this is a freeway airport, by the way. It's pretty sweet. Looks good, in my opinion. Flew over top of this city. What is this? Anybody ever been to Rio here? I've never been to Rio. What is that thing? Looks like the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. Anyway. Came in for runway 20 left. And I mean, those runways are right next to each other. I mean, do we have to... Does it have to be like that? It looks like LA. Yeah, let me see. I actually have no idea how long these runways are. Never mind. The runway... What? Oh, okay, it's SBRJ, that's right. SBRJ. Runway here is 4,300 feet long. 4,300 feet. What's your mins there? What's your mins, Arrow? They got the Bass Pro Shop caps, you think? I don't know. The trucker hat, the Bass Pro Shop trucker hat. Yeah, brother. I don't know. That's too short. Yeah, well, not today. That's our bird right there. So I guess that guy brought in a 320. Shortest takes 5,300 feet. I mean, that's pretty short, though. What's this guy yapping about?
Galeão, 57, runway 15.
737 Max just looks so good. I don't know, man. I know it's basically the same as the NG, but it looks so good, dude. Master Yapway. This guy making traffic calls? Nerd. Traffic calls. Oh wait, I wanted to 22,000 on the cruising altitude. Should be alright. I don't know what our transition level is. 7,000. And we've still got current altimeter setting. What a nerd, right? Yeah. Make traffic calls around here. What's this guy doing? Let's see. I don't think boarding's done, is it? No, almost. Getting there. Let's go, flight attendants. While we're sitting here, ultra realism. Ultra realism. Hola, she says. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, let's hit the bathroom actually. That's what I have to do while we're here. Oh yeah, this is great. I love the week. This is amazing that we can do this in flight sim. Oh, pick the seat all the way up. What are we doing? Oh, boarding's done. All right. Wash the hands. There you go. How's that feel, Arrow? Does that feel like you're right there? Okay, wait, Arrow. I don't think we ever got the chance to talk about this. So I did recently. I showed how the jump seat works, and then while I was jump seating, I talked about how the guys said that this jump seat gets used. Is that pretty? Like, does that? I mean, that's tight, dude. Hit how small the forward galley is on the Maxes. Is it smaller than usual? I mean, that's just super tight, dude. Like, I feel like I would just hate to be in there. All right, let's start getting pushed back here, guys. I think we are ready to rock and roll. Prepare for pushback and departure. Ultra realism. We're gonna quick edit the pushback. We'll just go straight back. Yep, into the grass. It's exactly. That's why we check this.
Exiting from editing mode.
Like, do you have two jump seaters frequently? All right, let's go ahead and release the brakes. Ugh.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
And let's go ahead and start engine numero dos. So we struggled with the engine start last time we did a turnaround state with this airplane. So let's see how it goes here. Head cushion also gets used as a tray table. Really? Oh, motoring. My bad. I do want to kind of stay in here and monitor this because it didn't really work. You can rip it off the wall since it's just Velcroed on. I mean, last time it just needed some time. Like, it ended up working eventually, but... Fuel off? What do you mean? Fuel's on. Oh, fuel off? Oh, why?
Please set parking brakes.
Oh, so is this a me problem?
Waiting your confirmation for your engine start. Cockpit to ground. We have a good
Oh,
engine
until
start.
motoring goes
You can
off.
disconnect.
Oh, okay. Alright. All right. Somebody had told me motoring once the fuel goes on, so that's good to know that motoring when the fuel goes off. Okay, there you go. That's the BRM function, bode rotor motoring.
Unlocking gear.
All right, let's go to ground on engine number 1. What is that function's like purpose? Like, why does it take so much longer to start in the max? Well, I guess that's a different question, but I guess what is the BRM's function?
Left is good. Right is good.
The rotor shaft is so long and the engine gets so hot, it bends it. Oh. So it's got to spin for a bit to straighten it out. Dang. Okay. So that's what it means whenever it says it's motoring. It means it's basically straightening out that thing. And then let's go fuel. And then I'm curious to see how this engine start is. The other one wasn't bad. It worked just fine. Interesting, okay. I know I said we'd never do an engine start inside in this plane, but I feel like with the turnaround state we had to. See, I love that all like white engine cowling, like how it blends in. Like, I don't know, it looks particularly good on the Max. Alright, we got the starter cut out. Let's go ahead with the generators on. Everything else looks good on the overhead panel. We can get these back. I think what? Auto. And then APU can come off. And we'll have the taxi lights on, and we'll go auto brake RTO. See, it's still giving us that message. Oh wait, no, there it goes. Maybe it wants auto brake RTO before the flaps? That's the only thing that I did differently. I think I went to RTO before I did the flaps. Let's get the checklist out. Before start's done, dual engine before taxi, generators are on, anti-ice now required, APU's off, engine start switches to continuous recall. I forget what recall is. Is it down here? I think it's... I actually forget what recall is. Three minutes to start a single engine. Jeez, that's crazy. All right, start switches are at idle. Flight controls, we checked them. Ground equipment is clear. All right, let's roll. Rectangle beside the master caution. Oh, really? That's just the recall? Okay. That's cool. That's our ECAM. And rear traffic goal 1664, taxi to runway 20 left, Rio. We're just doing next. I don't have any taxiway instructions pulled up. And okay, I think he's also going to runway. Let me turn these guys up a little bit. I can't hear him at all. The first guy was the LATAM guy who's here. The other guy, I think we're on just CTAF, so there's some other flights. There's another airport close by with some stuff going on. That's interesting though, because I feel like all the other Boeings have a recall. Like the triple has a recall, like a specific set recall switch, and I feel like I guess the 7.3s don't. Maybe not the 7.6, 7.5, but like the 7.8s and the 777s do.
That's 3532 making final turn.
Oh, never mind. That's a different LATAM guy, I think.
On approach.
And the approach types video just went live here about a half hour ago. So if you guys, like I said, are interested in learning how to shoot an ILS approach, go ahead and watch that video after the stream, of course. But yeah, feel free to check that out if you guys would like. Rio traffic, goal 1664, cross runway 20 right. Taking runway 20 left for departure, Rio.
Rio traffic, Rio de Janeiro, correction, Sunset Mont traffic, left turn 3532, short final for runway 20 left.
Who? Oh, okay. Not really. Okay, we got you on the radar. We'll hold short of 20 left for you.
Right point.
Yeah, we'll throw it. No, we won't do that. We'll just wait here. I honestly, this is definitely illegal, but we could make it. He's coming from the other way. I thought he was going the other airport. There, he's all the way out there. All right. Yeah, we'll just hang out here for a second then. He's going to 20 left, so we'll just stay put for now. Set the brake. Limp, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Right above the throttle on the right side is your recall button. Nice landing, too. Limp, have you been lurking this whole time? Above the throttle on your right side? Please pick 20 left. Don't do 20 right.
Left turn 3532, short final runway 20 left, Sunset Mont traffic.
Yeah, whenever he said Dumont that last time, I was like, oh shoot, that's our airport. Limp, I messed up. Uh-oh. You better get that thing down. Oh yeah, there you go. Slam it in there. Yeah, Dumont traffic goal 1664, lining up runway 20 left. Right beside the MCU. Like down here, what you're saying? Alright, we'll get our lights on.
Left turn 3532, vacating runway,
Oh shoot, I forgot. We were doing flaps 20, or we were doing flaps 15. I forgot about that. Yeah, we need as much runway as possible here. Looks like he's clear. Alright, let's do it, guys. Get some tokens in the chat. We're going to do a standing takeoff. Hey, Dumont traffic, goal 1664, departing runway 20 left. Dumont. Toga. Go set, brakes released. Here we go. I don't know what else is happening on 20 left, but let's get the freak out of here. Oh yeah, we got room.
V1.
Rotate. Let's boogie. Positive rear gear's coming up. Alright, I think we're gonna run into this mountain if we don't make this turn soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and make the turn. We'll go LNAV, VNAV. And let's go flaps to 10, I suppose. We can go flaps to 5. And flaps up. Oh gosh. It's cranking and banking me right into that freaking mountain.
Good fun if you did it.
Well, who's 2-0 left now? Oh geez, this is Emirates guy? Oh, that's the 380. I got flaps up, right? Oh shoot, it still flaps 5? I thought I went flaps up. My bad. Maybe you are thinking of the 777, but... See, those nerds took the other approach. We did the cool one. Got home just in time for the landing. Nice. Everybody in the back has motion sickness after this departure, dude. We are just ripping around right now. 37,000, I believe that's the transition altitude. We'll go ahead and set standard.
Good luck.
Alright, I think it's pretty much straight out from here. Let's go ahead and set the autopilot on. Limp, I don't know if you heard me say, but we've definitely done that approach before. That's a really sweet approach, though. That was a lot of fun. And then with the landing too. There we go. Dude, maybe in our next, maybe the next pilot's life job that we take, we should do something down here. Maybe like in Azul or something like that. That'd be crazy. What'd you do today, Limp? How was your day? It's fun and scenic and challenging, yeah. I'll tell you what though, dude, the RNAV, it'd be an RNAV, like, if you'd hand fly it, it makes it challenging, but, you know, just letting the RNAV do its thing here on the 7.3 was pretty sweet. I looked at the, like, flights into here to see if GOL actually did any ops into here, and they don't. They don't do any, the only operation into here is actually an Azul caravan. So I was thinking about doing some caravan ops, but, I decided against it. I'm having too much fun in the Max right now. I botched that landing a few times at the max. You did very good. It was a screamer, dude. Everybody was, all the folks in the back were screaming. Did you see how low we were coming around that corner too? Oh my gosh. Arjas, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. He said banned, bro. What are you talking about? Welcome, Mr. Harjas. How are you doing today, sir? Oh, you banned that other guy. You banned the whatchamacall. Hardjaws, I am hanging in there, brother. I'm doing pretty good. Those bad boys back up there. How's you're in clinicals now, right? Okay, how's it going? Thank you so much, bro. Dude, you know what, Hardjaws? It's actually crazy that I found out already about my score. I was expecting to hopefully be finding out, what day is today, Tuesday? I was hoping to find out today, actually, about my score. Because my recruiter was like, it's going to take a minimum of 3 days to get the AFOQT scores back. And then on top of that, it's been taking people about 5 days because of the government shutdown. So it could be even longer. One of the other guys, who my tutor was tutoring, said he took 5 days to get his scores back. So I took it on Tuesday. I took it on the 7th. So yeah, I took it a week ago. And it's all in business days, so I know it was a week ago, but Saturday and Sunday don't count, obviously. So I took it about a week ago, and then I heard back, on like Thursday? Or, yeah, it was before Friday. So it was like, you know, 2 days, a day and a half, I ended up hearing back. So I felt really thankful that I actually found out as early as I did, and I haven't still just been waiting around to find out. So yeah, man, and now it's just about getting into the medical stuff. So yeah, to really appreciate it. I'm having loads of fun in Obgyn, participating in really important surgeries for women's health. Next, I'll start delivering babies. No way. Second rotatus finished first one. Got a good grade on your exam. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's what we were talking about too. I'm in like the hurry up and wait stage right now with waiting for the medical stuff and just kind of just hanging out and being there for that. So kind of sucks for sure still to be in that stage. But, you know, it is what it is, and here we are, so. But that's awesome, dude. That's awesome that you're going to be delivering babies. That's crazy. It's just, it still blows my mind that they don't pay you guys anything. Like, it's crazy they don't pay you guys anything, even for, like, minimum wage, less than minimum wage. Like, you guys are working full-time. It's just insane to me. One says CR, that's the recall button. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that, Limp. Look at that. Are you still going to be at home through the end of 2025? Yes, Harjas. I will most likely be home through the end of 2025. So it's hopefully, Lord willing, MEPS at the end of this month. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base for a flight physical in January or February, my guy said. And then, I mean, after that, then it's just about getting a class date for OTS, which is going to be God knows when, honestly. So really don't know when that's going to be. But that would be what's next after all the medical nonsense. So. Yeah, serving others. It's a really good way to look at it, Harjas, but it still is just, it's crazy to me that you guys don't get paid anything. All right, well, we're doing this RNAV approach. I actually don't know what the mins are. I guess I don't have anything pulled up. I don't have any way to pull anything up at the moment. We're going to go flaps to 2. We'll just set the mins. I don't know. Airport elevation is pretty high, I think, so we'll just leave it. And go from there. Top of descent's coming up soon. We'll go into ref. We'll do flaps 30, and we'll bug down the altitude here. Let's see. We didn't step through this actually, so let's make sure that everything looks half decent here. Whoa. We're gonna kind of cross over the field. It looks like again. We'll maybe set like 3,000, something like that. But everything looks good. Everything looks like it ties in real nice with each other, and we've got all kinds of time to descend. I guess we definitely could have climbed a little bit higher. Maybe 34,000 wasn't so crazy after all, but we would have had a really, really short cruise phase then at that point. But yeah, so we could turn terrain off for now. VNAV, yeah, for 47 miles to go. Gotta get in a flight together, man. Life is coasting for me now. I have a routine that I can plan around. Okay. I've got reserve tomorrow. I can kind of do whatever. So let me know. We can definitely schedule, we can set up a little flight tomorrow. We can do another little members only kind of group flight with the whatever it's called. Wait, speaking of members only, let me see. Five gifted memberships going out right now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Hey, oh wait. Opain Racing got one. Emmett Nemesis got one. Agia, Quill, and GOL Solar got one. Shoot. Well, congrats to all you guys that did get it. Mr. Harjas did not end up getting one. Sorry, Mr. Archos. I don't know where it's pulling these guys from. It's making sure that I can't rig it and just get you a membership, but no problem, Solar. Welcome to being a member, man. Quill got one again. I feel like Quill has received a gifted membership before. Why did the stream go all the way back to the beginning? Okay. Shout out to all you guys for getting gifted memberships, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Get out of the hospital around 6 p.m. Okay. No problem, Agia. Welcome, welcome. Lock in, twin. What happened? What did I miss? Oh, we got hydrate, posture check. All right, I'm sitting up, bro. I'm sitting up. Thank you, Hardjust. Thank you for letting me know that you did that, because I need to set up like a notification for that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of just chilling for right now. Yeah, in terms of you getting out at 6 p.m. I mean... I have a morning shift the next day, but could maybe swing a little evening flight. Okay. No, you're good, Hardjoss. Hardjoss, what about either of the next 2 days? What about the 16th or the 17th? Because I'm the morning shift on those days, so I could work. I could fly in the evening or in the afternoon on those days. Are you like off? Not off, so same thing, like 6 p.m. Okay. Oh, geez. So these are the 3 days that you do work. Bummer there for sure. Maybe, 22, no. Well, maybe the 27th. How about the 27th? All right, man, it's a date. Let's go. Let's do I don't know, do you want to do like noon? I like streaming like in the middle of the days whenever I'm off. Do you care? JFK to Dubai? That's a long one, but we could do a long haul though. We could do like, I've been wanting to do like a flight to like Ireland or something like that, like Dublin. Maybe we could do a little across the pond. Maybe go to like Hawaii. Okay. All right. So we'll let everybody know we'll be doing a little group flight. So that'll be fun. Okay. Cool. Good idea, Hardjoss. W mod. Hardjoss, how do you think I'm Irish the way my money stays Dublin? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Looks like we've hit our top of descent. Yeah, I guess we definitely could have climbed up a little bit higher there, but I guess really no reason to, I guess. That Emirates guy's already coming back, dude. Is that... This guy's just chasing us around, I feel like, right now. This guy flew from Moscow to Sao Paulo. Dude, I feel like I want to do some fly. Has anybody done any flying up in Russia in the sim? I feel like we should do that eventually. I feel like that'd be fun. I just don't know how the scenery is up there or anything, you know? Russia would be sick. I've been seeing some videos on like just like the cities in Russia and stuff, and Moscow and St. Pete. It looks actually pretty cool. Hey, let's go. That is the flight on VATSIM, bro. All right, so we're pretty much lined up right for the airport right now. We're gonna kind of do the same thing we just did. We're gonna kind of, well, I don't know if we're gonna cross over the airport. It looks like that's the final approach track, but we're gonna kind of cross over and make a big right turn and come in for it. So I don't know where the airport actually is. Somewhere out there, probably. we got everything all set up for our descent. And, yeah, maybe hit the seatbelt signs here. Actually get those turned back on. We have New Sky open as well, so we'll be sure to get our landing rate on this one. Another day, another RNAV approach for us. We've been loving those in the max. It's just makes it so easy. Let's see, how long was this guy's flight? Oh, Vatra's training department? He flew from Russia for training. It's a 6,300 mile flight. He was only on for 25 minutes. We're approaching 500 hours of VATSIM time. I also have like 3,000 hours on Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I wish that translated to real life, but taking it nice and slow on our descent here. It's honestly kind of a long approach / arrival that we're flying here. We can get terrain back on. See, the airport is off to our left. Oh, there it is. There's the airport. We'll be on the ground here in just a few minutes. What's up, Hard Goss? What'd you say? You like that? Alright, we are through 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and get our landing lights on. And the rest of our lights on as well. Looking good, kind of joining, I don't even know, the pattern, I guess. Kind of a downwind, kind of a something. All right, still looking good. We'll get the speed window open, just like Aero has taught us. Local altimeter setting is set 240 on the speed for now. With kind of a base turn coming, we should maybe start slowing up to about 220 if we can. That'd be nice. Maybe even just go to the up speed. Get the flaps out a bit. I dipped to go stuff my face with tacos. Hey, that is a perfectly appropriate reason for head not. No worries, you made it back just in time for a nice little approach here. Let's go to flaps 1. That's a good question. We do have Mr. Harjas here, the taco connoisseur. Oh shoot, who's that guy? Okay, he's not coming here. Honeymoon was great. Yeah, I mean, it was just, it was really good. It ended up being, you know, everything we could have wanted it to be, and yeah, I don't know. It was really nice. Flying was nice. We got over there, and she got switched to my spouse on my flight benefits while we were over there, which was really nice because we were able to fly back on Delta. I was able to jump seat. It cost me like $50 to fly back from, you know, like it cost me $5 to fly, you know, over across the pond, or $50, sorry, to fly across the pond, and you know, so it was super cheap. Homemade shrimp tacos. That sounds fire. Alright guys, let's start getting some landing rates in the chat here. What are we thinking? How's your lady? GR-289. Sao Paulo traffic GOL 1664. We're in a left base for runway 10 left. We're on the RNAV approach. I think we're 10 left, I forget. Ten right. Ah. Nice easy descent just in time for the landing, that's right. I'm heading out. I'm gonna make something here as well. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be making, but I'll make something. Maybe we didn't need the flaps yet. One of those landings where the speed brake lever doesn't deploy. It's so soft. I mean, alright. Let me make tacos too. Maybe I'll make some tacos, dude. Maybe we'll just all make some tacos. Air ground sensors crap the bed and throw a maintenance light. Is that facts? You can have such a landing? Lights are set. I think we want these to continuous at this point, and we are just looking at. Just get a little closer. I just feel like this approach has been so long. I feel like I guess we could have cruised a little bit higher. I mean, I feel like we were so low. Maybe that's why the flight took so long. don't know. I just don't know how that works. How do we cruise at 21,000 on the way there and it felt fast, and then 34,000 on the way here? Guppy wasn't designed to be landed soft. That's awesome. Man, enchiladas last week, it felt so fat afterwards.
2,500.
Dude, it's worth it though. It's worth it for some enchiladas.
2,500.
Yeah, it does, dude. The Mexican lasagna, that's funny. Sao Paulo traffic, goal 1664, going to be about a 10-mile final runway, 10 right, Sao Paulo. And all of a sudden, we cannot hold speed. Maybe flaps to 5 here.
2,500.
Yes. Start bringing that speed back. It's probably about that time. New sky is open, Nathan. New sky is open, man. We're gonna grease this thing. Nathan wants the proof. Alright, flaps are set at 10 for right now. And we're gonna get the gear down. Speed brakes are gonna come up to armed. He wants the files. Bro, we all want the files. Alright, it just goes all the way to flaps 25. See, I meant to set it at 15. And we'll set the VREF, we'll set like 145, right about there, or 142, sorry. And we'll go all the way to flaps 30. We're good for that. Sao Paulo traffic, goal 1664, short final runway, 10 right, Sao Paulo. All right, guys, landing rates in the chat. Let's go. We're gonna hand fly this thing in. I feel it doesn't always. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yes, I remember that last time. 100 feet
1,
per minute? All right. I remember you gave me that last time, and I've been doing that. Oh, you want to believe? All right. We'll see. 150 says Nathan. The boys are... Look at it. It's just like a face right here. You see that? The boys are believing. Dude, this would be sick to live like right under this. Revise it to 90. Wow. All right. See what we can do here. Little bit of wind off the right side. This guy's got a stuck mic or something. All in on black. Oh shoot.
Go 1029 inbound for landing runway 17 raw flight on first tail for Robert.
400. 300. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh no, I don't know. Okay, 151. I mean, I'll take that. brakes here. I did not think I was going to be anywhere near 150. We'll take it. Nathan called it. He did call that. Dang, Nathan. The one off. That's crazy. Alright guys, not too shabby. We'll take 150 any day. Sao Paulo traffic, GOL 1664, cross the runway 10 left, GOL, or Sao Paulo. We'll just leave everything as is as we kind of cross here. I don't think there was anybody out there, so we're just gonna send it. Get the AP starting, engine switch is still continuous. Strips come off, wings can come off, landing lights coming off. Taking 150 right to the bank. Whack them off. Whack. Whoa. Is that the speed brake doing that? There's a flow I should show you someday. I'd love to see it. We did an actual flight with pilot Nathan. Oh, dude, we'd have our bases covered at that point. We did the actual flight with pilot Nathan in the Embraer, so we know everything about the Embraer now. We did the pilot Luke flight with the Airbus, and now all we need is a 7.3, so we would greatly appreciate that. A good flow. Welcome to Brasilia. And we'll just make the turn in here, I guess. Alright, not too shabby. 150, we'll take that all day. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we can just maybe hop on a call or something. Put a little 1070 on its last legs. Yeah, we can just hop on a call and I'll share my screen and you can just tell me what to do. That's what we did with Nathan. Yeah, we'll take this line right here. Sweet. Alright. Oh. It's just right in the middle. It's just where I always click. Alright, we will stop it there, set the brakes. APU bleed's coming on, taxi light coming off. Or, oh, APU bleed was on already, my bad. Seatbelt sign staying on for now. Yeah, okay, sorry. Gens are on, so we're going to go ahead with the engines to cut off. I guess now we can go seatbelt signs off, APU bleed staying on, all that stuff is staying put, and we'll get the anti-collision lights off and get GSX with some deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Alright guys, welcome back to Sao Paulo. I think this is a pretty terrible perk job. It's not great, but 2 blues, 1 red is how I remember it. Is how I remember if I can kill an engine. 2 blues, 1 red. So what, 2 blues here, where's the red? Simple 8 brain needs easy stuff. No, I'm right there with you, brother. I will get those off as well. This plane just, it looks so good, dude. I love this freaking plane. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. That's unreal. Unreal. Oh, park brake. 2 blue, 1 red. I like it. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for all your help again, Arrow. Shout out to Tom. I know he's gone, but appreciate it. Shout out to all the new members as well with the 5 gifted memberships from the stream, man. Appreciate all you guys for being here, and we should catch y'all back again tomorrow, probably the same time. I'll make the stream that I'm gonna do. Tom is a G, Arrow. Tom's the best. I'll make the stream again tonight, so we'll have a good heads up for tomorrow. Check out the Discord. Check out the approach types video as well, or the ILS video if you want to learn how to shoot an ILS approach. I just put a video up that talks about that, so go check that out. Like and subscribe if you guys are new, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you.